Hey, what's up, fam? My name is Brehon, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel where we love to focus on our financial and personal development. Now, family, one of the questions or one of the topics that they discuss every day on the news is, are we headed for an economic recession? Well, according to the textbook or the definition, a recession is 2 quarters where we have negative GDP growth. Well, we've had 2 quarters of negative GDP growth, but for some reason, they are all saying that this time is different, and we do have some legitimate reasons. Well, over the past several years, the government has given out trillions and trillions of dollars. And so they've given out trillions and trillions of dollars to corporations and also to the citizens, all right? And also to help fund government programs, okay? So remember, when they say they're going to pass a bill that's going to be, $150 billion or $700 million, they may give $100 million or $85 million to the citizens, okay? So that's always been the case. The majority of the money is going to go to large corporations and government funded programs. All right, so now they've handed out trillions and trillions of dollars, right? So we have trillions and trillions of dollars out there in circulation. And one of the ways we slow down the economy is by raising interest rates, because what ends up happening is, with so much money out there, the price of everything is going up. The price of transportation is going up. So the price of goods are going up. The price of our services are going up. And so everything is just going up, up, up. And the interest rates have remained low for a long time. And so as interest rates has remained low, the prices of everything is going up, right? And so it's getting to the point where the Fed has to step in, because we're getting to the point where we are passing affordability. Families, single men, single women, people aren't able to afford the necessities for everyday living. All right. So you go into the grocery stores, man, food prices are just out of control. A pack of chicken is going through the roof. A loaf of bread is going through the roof. Everything is just going through the roof. And so how the Fed slows down the economy is by raising interest rates. OK, and so when they raise interest rates, their ultimate goal is to take money out of the economy. Now, by taking this money out of the economy, that means people have less money to spend. And so as people have less money to spend, the prices of these goods and services should come down. But it's a balancing act, because when they raise rates, mortgage prices. So when the Fed raised rates onto the banks will raise rates onto the people, right? So you're going to have higher mortgage payments. You're going to have higher car notes and, gas prices. Now, gas prices did come down for a significant amount of time. And that's only because President Joe Biden began releasing 1 million barrels per day from the oil reserve. So he started doing that in March. A lot of people don't know that, but that's the only reason why gas prices was coming down, because the president is pretty much using our oil reserves to flood the market and hopefully bring gas prices down. All right. So what I just explained is quantitative tightening. So quantitative tightening is taking money out of the economy. All right. So the more money we take out of the economy, the less money people have to spend, and the prices of things should go down. But here's the problem. The federal government hasn't been doing its job. OK, they have not been doing their job for the month of June, July and August. You can find this on the Fed website. They supposed to have taken out a total of $100 million. They only taken out 40 million, right? So they only taken out 40 million when they should have taken out 100 million. And so these are the questions that we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep having to face is, will the Fed do its job in helping bring the prices down and keep a balancing act where inflation doesn't get too high where we're paying 8-9% mortgage on a house, or we're paying 16-17% mortgage on a car payment. And so these are things that the Fed must continue juggling and being patient and being tactical and being calculated about its moves, because the Fed has been, once a quarter, they have been increasing the interest rates. And so it is expected that the interest rates for November will increase 0.75 points. And so if it increases 0.75 points, that means it will be another increase to your mortgage payments, and it will be another increase to your car payments. And it also would be another increase to your credit cards. Okay. Everything that's revolving around our everyday living is going to go up, but the necessities should go down. So food prices should be going down, services should be going down. And so we're going to continue watching these things to make sure that these things are starting to line up. Now, I'm in the neighborhood for a new car, and I see that one of the cars that I'm looking for has dropped down in price by $4,000 or $5,000. So I'm going to continue watching that to see when there's a good opportunity for me to make a purchase on a new car. All right. Now, one of the reasons why the Fed is continuing to raise interest rates, and another reason why it isn't going as they expected it to go, is because when you talk about the average American has a savings balance of $4,500. All right. So they can tap into all these banks and see how much people have. And they've come to the understanding that people aren't going to spend their money as quickly or as freely as the Fed thought. Many people are continuing to hold on to their money, right? Because they understand that the economy is going to take a nosedive. It's continuing to raise these interest rates. It's going to put a hurting on people. So a lot of families across the country is not spending their money. They're trying to hold on to every penny that they can. All right. And also, when we take a look at the total gross personal savings in the United States, when you take a look at all the savings accounts across the United States, they're saying it's around $2.3 trillion. Again, they added $1 trillion into the account. And so we have $2.3 trillion in savings. People aren't trying to take money out of their savings, knowing that the road ahead will get rough. All right. Now, one of the things the Fed is looking at is cutting jobs, right? So when the Fed see that there are companies closing doors, when they see companies are laying people off, this is what the Fed wants. The Fed chairman said that it's going to get tough. It will be a rough road ahead. They expect and they want more layoffs. They want rough times. They want people to have to deal with some adversity in order for the market and the economy to begin resetting itself. So you had Microsoft last week announced that they're going to cut nearly 100 jobs. Also, we take a look at Apple. The market tumbles on a report that Apple is cutting iPhone 14 Plus production. Again, family, these are the things that we're going to have to continue looking at and continue paying attention to the news. And so if you're not one that like to really pay attention to the news, I highly suggest you download a good app like a CNBC, where they're always talking about the market. They're always talking about the economy. Those are the only things they talk about. They talk about the market and they talk about the economy. And so when you are sitting there looking and learning and reading about all these articles daily, you're going to begin to become in tune with what's going on with the economy. You're going to be in tune with what's going on in the world, and you're going to be in tune with the decisions you make, because ultimately we want to be able to make better decisions, safe decisions, sound decisions in this crazy economy. Okay, now family, that's all I have for you guys today. Now, if this video added some value, please hit the like, subscribe, keep coming back for more wealth building information. Peace.